Welcome to today's video insight. Last time we talked about our power and the power to build up a framework and understanding, and then things can happen for us. And our power lies in the seeking of understanding. So today I want to draw attention to something I also talked about in a previous video. It's about effort coming from internal conflict. I talked about in the previous video that by default there's always motion going on. We are always in motion. Our mind is processing all the time. Our body is moving. So it would be really hard. It would take a lot of effort to just stand still for 5 hours and look against the wall and do nothing. And even then, there's processing going on, there's always motion going on. Your mind will always do something. So that's not even possible to really stand still. But with this illustration, you see how movement is not the effort, the internal conflict is the effort. So then what do we do if we have a goal, we see a goal, more or less we see it, so we have an inkling of something we want, or every time we want something, there is a goal behind something. And if you, let's say, want something, then our mind tries to achieve it with its default processing. So there's movement going on, and you point the processing and the movement into a certain direction with goals. And the question is now, if we have a goal and we want something, and there's this struggle going on internally, or even a full block. It can also be, we can be blocked then fully. If the resistance is too much, then the movement is halted in that direction. If too many vectors go in the wrong direction. So yeah, the question is then, how do we remove this internal conflict? And that's, again, we need to use our power to seek clarity and understanding about the context of things. Either the goal isn't even clear enough and not really connected, so we need to create a vision. We also talked about creating a vision for something we want. We want to be really clear how the world would be after we achieved what we try to achieve. And this vision needs to be connected to where we are. We need to see a clear path to it. It can be a vague plan. You don't need to know all the steps, but it needs to be connected up what you do, that it will make progress. And progress, real progress is understanding in building up the framework, what we talked about last video. So we have this internal conflict because of maybe we are not clear enough that it's connected, and also then there can be vectors against it. While we do it, goals can be triggered that are opposing, going in an opposing direction to the one we want to achieve. That's also something we need to be clear about. Boundaries, other goals, we need to drop other goals that aren't helpful regarding that goal, or we need to quarantine it so that, as I said, we want to have one active goal, so only have this goal and not the other goals that add resistance then maybe. Also self-image goals is very related to that. So these are all, I want to give you indications where to look for internal conflict. And effort then. Also, effort can also be if you prematurely jump to a conclusion, oh, this way, this path must be the path to my goal. And if it's in reality not the correct path, you can have a lot of struggle and effort. But that would also be, it's a wrong strategy then. So that's also, it goes all into seeking understanding more about your vision and how to get there, where you are, how to get there. And then if you become really clear, when you know where you are, where are you standing also mentally, where are you, what is your vision, where do you want to go, these two things, seek understanding about these, and then the middle part will be filled in by your mind and you will get there effortlessly. Your power lies in the seeking understanding. And I gave you indications in this insight video about where to look, where the bottlenecks are. But of course, we will talk more about it. But today's insight was internal conflict. Effort is a result of internal conflict, and we resolve it by seeking understanding about the context of things, about our mind, our goals, the environment, just about the pathway to where we want to go, how the world really, how we want it really to be. We need to reveal the vision. We can't just decide on a vision. We really need to be clear and get an understanding what really would lead to goodness. So, and then also where we are, we need to have an understanding where we stand, and then it all gets connected up. This was today's video insight. I see you in the next one. Bye bye.